Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the latest GTA Online DLC that will be releasing next week and what you need to do to prepare for this massive update. Now this DLC/update is absolutely massive, and it's actually so massive that Rockstar is not using the term DLC for this update, and instead they're calling it a GTA Online story. So that is really interesting, and it kind of shows the future direction for GTA Online and what Rockstar is looking to do in the future. But let's talk about the present and what this DLC is going to be about and what you need to do to prepare for it and how much money you need inside GTA Online to comfortably afford everything when this update releases in about a week. But before we get into that, make sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shoutout of the day, and right out into the actual video. So today's shoutout of the day goes to a really awesome musical artist known as Kate Gala. Now, Kate is a really awesome music artist that produces her own original music and also some great acoustic covers. Her original music is very well produced, especially for an up-and-coming artist, and she has some great music videos as well, especially for a song that I really enjoyed listening to known as I Hope You Know. And also, as I mentioned earlier, her acoustic covers are very well done as well. So overall, really awesome artist that I highly recommend you subscribe to. So click the first link in the description down below to subscribe to Kate Gala on YouTube today for some really awesome music that you definitely want to listen to. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So first and foremost, it is worth noting that this new DLC known as The Contract will be releasing next Wednesday, December 15th. Now, almost all of the leaks that we have been hearing over the past couple of days were suggesting that it will be released on Tuesday, December 14th, which totally sounded believable because Tuesday is a DLC day that Rockstar usually likes to release new updates on. However, Wednesday is certainly an interesting choice. So either way, it is releasing next Wednesday, December 15th, and whether that is a play by Rockstar on us trying to trick us, or whether there is an actual reason behind this, we don't really know at the moment, but next Wednesday is the official date. Now this DLC, or GTA Online story as Rockstar likes to call it, is certainly an interesting update. Over the past couple of years, Rockstar has really been transitioning their updates to become entire storylines, and this update is their best one yet, based on what we are seeing so far. There is an entire storyline of this update that takes you throughout Los Santos and possibly even new areas that we haven't seen yet, and it contains Franklin, which is really awesome, and we haven't seen him recently in GTA Online, and then also Dr. Dre is making a comeback, and as some of you may remember, Dr. Dre was actually in last year's December update, the Cayo Perico heist, and he is making a comeback for this update as well. Now the update has a center point and kind of your main hub for all the missions, and your main hub is going to be a building known as the Agency. Now the Agency is pretty much your office / where you produce music and also do business. As with every single GTA Online update over the past couple of years, you are likely going to be required to buy one of these agency buildings in order to start these missions yourself and get a lot of the benefits of this update. Now, it doesn't seem like there will be multiple locations of these agency buildings. It seems like there is only going to be one because Rockstar is referring to it as the Agency. So you're probably going to buy this building as you would with any other in GTA Online. There might be some slight customization you can do, which is usually what Rockstar offers. And then after you enter the building, you'll get your tour, probably by Dr. Dre or maybe even Franklin or probably both. And then you can start the storyline. So the next question on your mind right now is probably how much money do I need for this agency building? And that is exactly what I'd like to answer right now. If I had to put a rough price estimate on it, I do expect it to be around $1 million to $1.5 million in GTA Online. Price speculations have been absolutely wild based on what I have been reading, but it's worth noting that price speculations are usually not always correct. For example, a lot of people were expecting the Cayo Perico submarine to cost around $5 million. However, when the update came out, it was only a little bit over $2 million instead. It's also worth noting that there is the possibility that Rockstar simply won't charge anything for this agency building, similar to what they did with the Los Santos Car Meet DLC that came out earlier this year. The official name of the update was the Los Santos Tuners DLC, and there was a new building added into the game with this update. However, it was actually accessible for free for everyone, but they did add a little upcharge of $50,000 in GTA Online for a little virtual membership that would increase your reputation level and also unlock new prizes as a little upgrade if you'd like to pay. In my opinion, I do expect Rockstar to be charging for this building as they did previously, but it is possible that they may go a little bit different of a route similar to what they did with the update earlier this year with the free access and a little membership charge if you'd like it. Either way, in the off chance that there is no cost for the agency building, you still definitely want to save some money in GTA Online because there are a handful of new weapons and vehicles being added that are really awesome. We'll start off with the new weapons, which look great. The first weapon is the compact EMP launcher, which is absolutely awesome and definitely going to cause a lot of destruction in GTA Online. And then on top of that, there is the stun gun, which is a very nice addition that I'm quite surprised that we didn't have in the game before, but it's certainly going to allow and open up doors for the possibility of quiet stealth gameplay, both in missions and also in free roam. So those are both new weapons that I am certainly going to pick up in GTA Online when this update comes out. Again, we have the stun gun and the compact EMP launcher. In addition to that, we have a couple of new vehicles coming out that all look really awesome. Starting off, we have the Anus Ghibli, which is a SUV that is certainly inspired off of the Bentley Bentayga, which is a large-scale SUV that is really fast and also very durable as well. And this one looks even more durable than the real-life version. So the version in GTA Online will have armor on it, and it's likely going to have a lot of features so you can get away from the police, and probably going to be the preferred vehicle for a lot of the missions inside this new update. In addition to that, we also have another new vehicle known as the Dubachi Champion, which looks to be a very quick and very agile coupe. It looks to be highly customizable and also has some armored plates on the side, so while it's probably not as destructible as the Anus Ghibli, it's going to be a quicker version, but still is going to have armor on the outside, which looks really awesome. These are both new vehicles being added in this update, and quite honestly, I am probably going to pick up both myself when this update drops. Besides that, we have the two new properties which kind of go hand in hand with each other, including the agency, as we discussed earlier, and within the agency, there is going to be a thing known as the Armory. Now, there really isn't any information on what this armory is going to be, whether it's going to be something that you have to buy as an additional upgrade, or whether it will be included with the agency building. We really don't know, and we really don't know the function of it just yet. However, Rockstar is showcasing it on the page here with the release of this update and the announcement of it, so it must play a big role in what this update is going to entail. It's worth noting that this is going to be a very big update for GTA Online because it is Rockstar's first update that is focused on story first and not just adding new content into the game. Rockstar really took a lot of time to produce this update and make sure that it really fits their standards for a single player game, but also try to weave it into an online experience, which is exactly what they're doing with this update. You're likely going to be able to play all of the DLC solo as you were able to with Cayo Perico. Of course, it is a bit more difficult that way, but the option is there. And of course, as usual, you will be able to enjoy it with a handful of friends. So for all of you that are a big fan of Rockstar's stories and just really enjoy the storylines that Rockstar produces, I am highly confident that you will enjoy this update a ton because it is a very interesting mix of single player and online kind of combined into one, and that is exactly why Rockstar is calling this a GTA Online story and not just another DLC. So again, this update, known as the contract, will be releasing next week on December 15th. In terms of money, I recommend that you have at least $3 or $4 million in GTA Online just to be safe for you to be able to afford everything. That is probably going to be overkill. However, as usual, it is better to be safe than sorry when saving money in GTA Online. So 3 to 4 million is my personal recommendation, but that recommendation is if you want to buy everything in this update and all of the new things that are going to be added. If you're like most people and you're only going to buy stuff that you're interested in, it is probably going to be a lot less for you. So definitely some exciting times just around the corner in this update. We have an awesome DLC that contains Franklin and Dr. Dre with some new music and an entire storyline. So lots of really awesome stuff coming down the pipeline. And again, this update will be releasing next Wednesday, December 15th around 9 a.m. EST. And also, if you have not yet watched the trailer for this update, I definitely recommend you do because it has some really awesome scenery in it and kind of gives you a bit more context of what this update is going to be about and the storyline. So I will leave a link to the trailer on Rockstar's YouTube channel in the description down below, so feel free to go ahead and check that out after watching this video. But let me know your thoughts in those comments down below. What do you think about this update based on the announcement so far? Does this sound interesting to you? Are you excited for it? Were you hoping for something else? What do you think about Franklin returning into GTA Online? Any and all thoughts like those that you have, let me know in those comments down below because I really want to hear from you guys. Either way, if you enjoyed today's video and you learned something new, let me know by dropping a like rating on this video, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already with those notifications on so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.